Hi, hello, welcome to our new channel. In this channel, we're going to do two things. Of course, number one, we're going to learn English and we're going to discuss some new methods and techniques that will help you acquire the language easily, without effort and without getting bored. Stay tuned, it's Sam and this is Sam Series. Through the English learning process, the English learning journey, there is a lot of secrets and there is a lot of tips out there that we need to use in order for us to learn or to speak proper English. And inshallah, all of them were going to be revealed. Not all of them, most of them will be revealed on this channel. We're going to focus on a lot of topics, but the most important topic for me, and I think it's one of the best ways or one of the hacks that we need to use to learn the language, which is the psychology of success, the psychology of learning. 80% of our success in anything, not just learning the language, it's based on our psychology. And the other 20%, it's the methods we use, like the ways we use to learn the language. Like the teachers we have, the schools we go to, the box that we have or we use to just learn the language. So these ideas, they come from a lot of different people. And I've seen a lot of native speakers, a lot of English instructors and coaches, experts on the language, they were talking about these ideas, the psychology of learning, the psychology of success, and they talked a lot about how important these methods, our way of thinking, is very important in order for us to achieve what we want. So I have studied a lot of articles and I have seen a lot of videos and essays about this way, about the psychology of learning, the psychology of success, how can I achieve my goals, how can I learn the language. And I have found a lot of new techniques, a lot of modern ways. There is a lot of people out there that use these kind of ways to just teach a language or to acquire the language to just themselves. So we're going to discuss most of them. We're going to talk about most of them. And from my experience, I saw a lot of students and I saw a lot of English learners. I can tell you that there is two types of English students. The first type, which is the enthusiastic students, the energetic students, they learn very fast. To be honest, they learn very fast. They have this kind of willingness and eagerness just to learn the language. And to let you know something, they didn't have any kind of English background from school or from college, and they succeeded. They really succeeded. On the other hand, the ones who failed, the ones who dropped and quit, the ones who struggled, they had the opposite mentality. The ones who struggle, they think that English is very tough, English is very difficult. They didn't love English. They didn't have this kind of enthusiasm towards the language. So in this channel, inshallah, we're going to discuss these topics in detail. We're going to learn how can we manage and control our feelings towards the language so we can have this kind of loving bond between us and the language. We need to form like a relationship between us and the language. Okay, wait, استنى رايح فين? We have mentioned a lot of words and new vocabularies in the video. So we're going to discuss all of them right now. The first word we mentioned, it was the word method. Focus, it's very important. Method means a planned way of doing something, a planned way of doing something. For example, let's say that using traditional methods of learning the language, it's not effective anymore. Using traditional methods of learning the language, it's not effective anymore. Let's go to another word. Enthusiastic, enthusiastic, enthusiastic. Very important word. Enthusiastic means showing or feeling some interest and excitement about something. For example, let's have a simple example. The staff were really enthusiastic about the project. The staff were really enthusiastic about the project. Another example, I wanted to go, but my wife didn't look enthusiastic about the idea. I wanted to go, but my wife didn't look too enthusiastic about the idea. Let's go to another word. Optimistic. Optimistic. Optimistic means believing that good things will happen. Believing that good things will happen, or things will be easier and better in the future. For example, I'm optimistic about our chances of winning. I'm optimistic about our chances of winning. Another example, she has an optimistic view to the world. She has an optimistic view to the world. Let's go to another word. Pessimistic. Pessimistic. Pessimistic, it's the opposite of the word optimistic that we mentioned before. Pessimistic means expecting or thinking that bad things will happen in the future. Expecting or thinking that bad things will happen in the future. Means that things will be worse. For example, they have a pessimistic view of life or future. Let's go to another word. Energetic. Energetic means having a lot of energy. Having a lot of energy. Energy, it's the noun. Energetic, it's the adjective. So, for example, we need to be more energetic in working on ourselves. We need to be more energetic in working on ourselves. Let's go to another word. Motivation. Motivation. Motivation means the reason why you want to do something. The reason why you want to do something. For example, the team was having a high level of motivation. The team was having a high level of motivation. Another example, what's your motivation about becoming a doctor? What's your motivation about becoming a doctor? Let's go to another word. Enthusiasm. Enthusiasm, it's the noun of the adjective enthusiastic. It's the noun of the adjective enthusiastic. And let me tell you something. We use the adjective to describe nouns. We use adjective to describe nouns. So adjective describes nouns. Like enthusiastic girl. She's an enthusiastic girl. But enthusiasm, this is the noun. It simply means having this strong feeling about something, or having strong feelings of interest and enjoyment about something. For example, he never had much enthusiasm for work. He never had much enthusiasm for work. Another example, the diet started well. The diet started well, but I lost enthusiasm after a while. The diet started well, but I lost enthusiasm after a while. Let's have the last thing, the last verb, which is a phrasal verb. It's very important. So let's go to another word. Drop out. Drop out. Drop out, it's a very important phrasal verb. It's a very important phrasal verb. What is the meaning of phrasal verb? What is the phrasal verbs? Phrasal verbs, it's verb plus an element, another thing, which is the preposition. The preposition, we call it in Arabic harf jar. So we're going to discuss the phrasal verbs in details, okay, but in another video, not to waste your time in this video. So let's discuss drop out. Drop out simply means to leave a place like a school or college before finishing your course. Before finishing your course. For example, Adam dropped out from college after finishing the first year. He dropped out from college after finishing the first year. Another example, another very simple example, the internet connection dropped out. The internet connection dropped out. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for another video. This is Sam, and see you in another video. Bye bye.